In the most recent update to the 2.0.4 in Battles 2, Kiwi decided to buff the Sniper Monkey, which is going to be the top half fit tier upgrade. It is going to be the Cripple MOAB inside of it. So in this video, we're going to try once again making a Hypersonic Cripple MOAB, which was buffed in Battles 2. We're going to try to combine it with the ×5 for the Ultra Boost for the Engineer, and then using the Home Defense on the Village, and see how powerful is the newly buffed Hypersonic Cripple MOAB in Battles 2 is going to be, alright? So if you guys are new to my channel, if you guys want to see more content like this, please subscribe and also smash the like button if you have not already. But that is out of the way, let's just get right into today's video. Alright, here we go guys. So we got this map Mayan, and we're going to be using Auxiliary, NG, Sniper, and Village. So we're going to be starting by going for the Engineer as of right now. So let's get that up right about here. And I think we're going to go for the Sprocket upgrade all the way to get to the Sentry Champion, if that's okay for you guys. And I'm going to place on the normal Auxiliary on round 1 as well. Also, I think we're going to leak down a little bit of tunnel life. So, hopefully for some point we don't want to leak down way too much, because we're trying to go epic late game here for today's video, because our goal for today's video is we are going to test out the newly buff for the Sniper Monkey, which was buffed in the most recent update, which is going to be the top half fit tier upgrade, which is going to be the Cripple MOAB, which was receive a massive buff inside the game here. So if you guys don't know what they have done to the Sniper Monkey, which was the fit tier cripple, I'll explain that for you guys, alright? So what Kiwi has done is the 5XS Cripple MOAB damage used to be down to 80, it'll be now to 280, and the XS3 semi-automatic will be now to 3000, it'll be now to 2700 per dollar. And they said the damage buff is copied over for BT6, giving Cripple MOABs for more strength in his zone, which was deserved for being an expensive tier 5. Bomb Path Sniper is still extremely underutilized, so we are giving it another previous reduction. So that means that the Sniper Monkey, which was the top half fit tier, is definitely going to be pretty massive strong. And I think many people in the ranked game, I think they decided to try to go for the cripple maybe or so. Like, I don't know exactly yet, but I think from BT6, I didn't realize that the cripple did receive a buff as well. I think it was copying from BT6, so that's why they said it in the patch notes. So that's why I didn't even see that the cripple did receive a massive buff in Battles 2 lately here. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we're gonna try to make a hyper good Sonic for our goal for today, because again, I want to see how strong and how massive is the Hypersonic Cripple buff is going to be inside of the game here. So I'm going to be going for the Sniper Monkey, which is going to be right about here. Also, my opponent right here, this guy's going to be going for the Task Shooter. He is going for the Village, and the last tower that he's going to be using is the Super Monkey. So I'm a feeling that Super Monkey is definitely going to be quite the best move that you want to go epic late game for. So hopefully we're going to try to beat our own Super Monkey users like this, because again, this guy right here, I think many people are agreeing with Super Monkey like this. It's definitely one of the best tower in Bonanza, especially in player fire and much more here. So hopefully this is going to be pretty interesting to try this out here, so we could go epic late game here against this guy that decided to run Super Monkey like this. So let me see if we can use the ability from the Sniper Monkey all the way to the Elite Sniper. And let's go ahead and I think I'm gonna go call the farmer, because I need to make sure that I really don't want these on the ability icon, because that messes things up. Because I see many people have been saying that when you try to click the 3 or 4 abilities at some point, I mean, it's definitely the wrong ability because of the icon in it. So hopefully we're gonna see if we could try to test out the good old buff for today's video. Also, am I good against that? I'm gonna have to go for the Sentry Champion. So let's go for the Monkey Intel to give the plasma buffs everywhere. Alright, and yep, he is going to be probably going to be quite fine against that. So I think we're going to be sending with some purples for the fun, because I see many people have been saying that you could only send a little bit of sets of purples eco, so you could give so much better timing here during this all-out late game round, or the group purples for the whole round instead here. So let's go ahead and go for a couple more supply drops, because we need so much money, so we can easily get so much better timing here. I mean, we only have his 10k per money, so I don't think we need to go for a couple more supply drops all the way. So I will say is we could probably just still try to get up to the cripple very, very early, because again, we're in the game mode of speed bonanza with fire. Because if you do not know what that game mode is, it's the game mode that if you rather combine it with the speed plus with the bonanza with fire, it makes the game mode called speedy bonanza with fire. So the bonanza plus with player fire, it gives a double amount of income. So that's why I really wanted to see if we could try to do this in this game mode, so we could try to test out how strong is the newly buff for the cripple is going to be. So I'm gonna try to go for it as of right now, so we can easily go for a very, very early start. So let's get up to the cripple, and I'm not sure what's the better cross path that I'm gonna be trying to go for it. So I'm gonna go for the ultra boost, which is going to be the engineer. So I'm not sure if there's any ultra boost stats if I want to place it down very, 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 very early, to be honest. So let's get that up very, very quickly. So there we go, and we're gonna try to go for the ×5 for the max ultra boost for the cripple. So it's going to be pretty massive strong here. So I'm not sure what's the better cross path is going to be, because I think many people have been saying that middle cross path, it's going to be always better to able to upgrade because of the camo. But we do have the village right next to the snipers, so I would think we could probably still go for this upgrade to the even faster firing. So hopefully for the best here, we're going to see if we could try to make it all the way to ×5 for the cripple. So let's go ahead and go for another one, because I might have to go ahead and go for a couple more studs so we can easily get so much sniper farms all over the map here. I mean, for that point, I think player fire is going to be the better way, because apparently when you actually send your opponent a rush, then it will send us to our own rush, which is kind of a bit unique when I was trying to able to make my opponent send me a rush in the first place. I mean, regular bonanza was supposed to be out since it was a few days ago. I mean, it did came out, but apparently we don't want to play bonanza like normal, because apparently with bonanza, nobody never expected to send me a rush in the first place. So I wanted to see if we could try to somehow get up to the better start, so we can easily get so much sniper monkeys all over the entire map like this. So I'm gonna try to get up to the ×4, and I think during the later rounds we're gonna try to go for another main MOAB, because I think with the mains, I think we're gonna be quite fine during this main rushes here, because with the BAD counter, I don't know how strong is the mains is going to be in Battles 2. So we're gonna see if we could try to make sure that we need to prepare for the homeland defense up, and then once we get that homeland up, then we might have to start migrating the homeland, whatever the heck we need to have it here inside the game here. So but we do got the ×5 for the cripple already, so we got the max buff of it. And let's go ahead and go for the homeland defense, because in case we need to migrate the homeland, we should be quite fine during this rushes here, because I'm a bad feeling that this guy might able to send me like a counter. I don't even know. Well, let's go for Elite Defender as of right now, because Elite Defender, guys, might somehow help out with it. Let's go ahead and try to go for the ×5 once again here. So there we go. And this guy right here, he is going to be building a couple more sun temples on his side here. I mean, this guy will go for the true sun god. Maybe he might go for a true sun god, maybe. I don't even know. I mean, if he does go for the true sun god, it will give so many super monkeys, give a little bit of true sun god buff. Because again, if you rather place down the super monkey right next to the true sun god, I think the true sun god gives all the 5th tiers or other towers upgrades will be a little less cheaper inside of the game here, because I think you compare from BT6, I think that might be the better same thing that that the true sun god will give the every tower plus with a super monkey a little bit of its cheapest upgrade or the discount buff in Battles 2. Alright, so we might be able to send him a BAD, because I forgot it's round 29 by the way. Because of that, it's speed, because in the regular games, you could probably send a BAD on round 30, but on speed battle, it's only around 29 available when BAD's icon's about to come out any second. But right now, this guy went for the true sun god already, so yep, I respect that this guy went for the true sun god. So I think he's gonna try to cover the map with super monkeys only here, because I don't even know how good is the super monkey is it going to be. But once again, I know super monkey is definitely the best tower in bonanza, so that's why I rather prefer trying to go epic laking from this guy, because I think when you try to make sure that we can easily prepare for the all-out counter, and I'm not sure if we're gonna try to get a ton of the, I don't know what the upgrade's called, but I think we might somehow get up to the full rifle, so we can easily start prepare for our own counter rushes here. So let's go ahead and try to able to get so many cripples, or the mains I meant to say, but the mains, guys, I think this is going to be the better way, so we can easily get a better bit of technique here. So let's go ahead and do the ×5 once again. So I think his plan here is he might somehow cover the map with every sort amount of the Dark Champions. So I'm not sure if we're going to try to cover the map with everything on time, because I know this guy has a ton of the Super Monkeys here, and he's going to have a lot of them before the later game rounds here. So I'm going to try my best just to try to somehow get a lot of better ×5 or any ×5 for every towers, especially with the cripple actually. So hopefully this is going to be pretty massive for you guys, because playing with a massive buff from the sniper, it is going to be pretty much stronger than it's usually be here.
A few moments later.
Alright, so we got a ton of snipers all over the map here, so it's a good thing we could try our best just to try to make sure that we can easily start defending our own rush to ourselves. But for that being said, this guy is going to cover the map with every Super Monkeys all over it. So we're going to see if we could try to somehow go for the BAD counter, probably on the next round. I'm feeling maybe in the next round, maybe round 41, round 42, who knows. But we wanted to see how strong is the action here for this Hypersonic new buff cripple inside of the game here. Also, I forgot we do have the Exile, so we can use the totem on it. So let's target my totem right next to the cripple so we can easily give some buffs. And I think we could try to make sure that we could probably still send each other with some all-out counter. So we have to do is just to try to go for the homeland defense, and then after we get the homeland up, then we're gonna see if this will be possible, so we could try to somehow micro the homeland, whatever the heck we need to have it here inside of Battles 2 lately here. So let's go ahead and go for another one. Well, I'm missing one spot, by the way, but we do got that up, and he is definitely gonna be prepared for the counter rush. Like, I don't even know. But I'm feeling that this guy might not somehow defend the all-out fortifies, because without going for the Dark Champion, it's going to be pretty possible just to somehow defend anything. But we're on round 41, and I think this will be my perfect time for me just to counter against this guy, because I don't even know how possible it is. So we can easily try to make sure that we can counter my opponent like a fortified bat. But we're gonna see if this will be necessary, so we can easily destroy my opponent with only using sniper armies, especially with the hypersonic one in Battles 2. Actually, we'll send it on round 45. Since my opponent, he is still busy and covering the map with Super Monkeys like this, I'm feeling that this guy might somehow get a ton of the Dark Champions instead of trying to upgrade a lot of them. But we're gonna see if we could try to make him go for a couple more Dark Champions before that. But yeah, he's gonna probably just send me like a rush. Maybe I'll send him like to myself a rush maybe, but we don't know exactly yet here. So let's go ahead and do the ×5 for the Sentry Champion. So there we go. And I'm feeling I think we could probably just still wait for round 45 so we can easily counter my opponent with it, because you could tell on his side here, this guy, he is definitely ready, so he can easily try to cover the map with every Dark Champions. Also, he needs to go for the Legend of the Night in case he might somehow not die to that, because I think with the Legend of the Night, when you somehow leak down some BAD, DDTs, and much more, then the Black Portal will activate it for sure here. So hopefully we're gonna see if we can try to counter against this guy. I mean, in the next round we might be able to counter against him. Yeah, it's round 45 right now. All right, let's send him a rush right about now. And okay, here comes the fortify, and oh my god, that's a very, very fast fortify mob in the world. Okay, let's try to use my tower boost, and oh my god, don't tell me we're not going to somehow die to it though. Or maybe so. Wait. Are we shredding that rush? I mean, we're not going to shred it, but looks like we're about to shred this already. What? I think my homeland went out for some reason. I gotta sell and rebuy my homeland. How many pots from the cripple? Only 178? Oh my goodness. Oh, I kind of messed that up. Oh my god, no way we're dead to this. No way! And I can't migrate to homeland because of the lag. Oh my goodness. Okay. What in the heck, bro? Alright, so we're on round 37, and this time we actually got the cripple all the way to ×5. Also, too, I rather decide to go for the middle path this time, because I think with the middle path upgrade, I'm not sure how possible it is, so we can easily try out with the middle path only with the hypersonic cripple in it. So we're gonna see how strong is it going to be, and I know you guys see the last game. I did saw the footage of it. Basically, I did saw the cripple is to kill bats, which is pretty surprising here to see. So I'm kind of been happy that decided to somehow is to kill the bats instead. I mean, that could shred every rushes, like, I'm not gonna lie, man. But the last game we tried to defend that fortified bats like an all-out, it would be pretty possible to somehow defend the all-out immediately here. But hopefully we might able to send each other with some rushes here, probably in the next round, maybe round 39, because I think on round 45, guys, it will be pretty possible for me just to try to defend that counter BAD rush to our own. It is definitely pretty much hard just able to defend that all-out counter in it. So for that being said, in the next round, we will try to all-out him against with some fortified bats and see if we could try to use the home of defense. Plus, we could probably just still insta-kill everything that we need to have. So I'm feeling we will try to tower boost plus with the home of defense at the same time, because once we prepare for the all-out counter against in the next round, then we might do that as well here. So yeah, here comes round 39 right now. Let's send up with some fortified bats right now as usual. So let's do that right about now. And let's use my homeland, use my tower boost plus with the everything that we need to have, use my totem, and I think we could possibly insta-kill the bats very often here. So let's use my level 20 Exili on the level 10 ability. I don't think we might not defend this, but I think we could probably still shred that counter rush, because I think with the hypersonic cripple, I think we could probably still somehow insta-kill it though. Maybe or not actually. I don't think we're not going to insta-kill it though. This is not good. Oh my goodness.
2 hours later.
Oh, and my opponent disconnected. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god. Okay. Well, for some point, my opponent ended up getting desync for some reason. I mean, the cripple did pretty massive well. I mean, it did pretty well since it was insta-kill the fortified bats and much more. So, let me know in the comments what you guys think about the cripple buff and also with the hypersonic buff inside the BT Battles 2. Because cripple, guys, it completely shreds, and also it is to kill the bad balloons, especially fortifies as well. But again, that cripple went absolutely insane. So once again, GG's freaking only against this guy. But it wasn't for him that disconnected in the game here. Probably he lagged himself out, I'm feeling. I don't even know. Maybe we lag him out, I don't even know, but I'm not too sure what just happened. But anyway, I'm gonna conclude this for today's video. So I hope you guys do enjoyed it. If you guys have not subbed, please subscribe and also smash the like button if you enjoyed today's video. And I will see you guys in the next one. And peace, everybody.